Alright guys, so I am taking you guys into my closet with me for this episode of Self-Care Wednesday. So, we are talking about colognes and body fragrances. So, this is my for colognes and body fragrances. Kind of small for now. By no means is this everything that I would like to have, but this is what I have for now. So we got Bath and Body Works lotions, body sprays, a few other lotions. These are ones that I am kind of sort of using right now. These are just kind of some extra ones. These are extras right here. These are ones that I use around the house. I do have these same 2 scents in my book bag that I take to work with me, but those don't come out of the bag in the house. So if I want to use these scents, I use these. And then again, those back there are extras. And then I have body sprays, and then I have colognes, more body sprays, and then I have some soaps back here. And yeah. So colognes, I don't know if you guys remember, but colognes back in the 90s wasn't as expensive as they are now. So this Jordan cologne here and this one here, I remember paying maybe $35 to $50 a bottle back in high school for that. Now, I think this I found at Perfume Depot or whatever it's called now at the mall. I think I was able to find it for about that same price. And then this one I found on Amazon again for about the same price. But I think if you don't go to a store like that, you may pay like $65 for it. And then this Usher little sample here, I think I got that at Boston store before they closed, in like a sample kit, or maybe it was Macy's, I don't remember. And then this is La Bod. I think I got that from Walmart during the holidays. But this Usher set here, these 2 bottles here came together. Those 2 bottles there came together. I found those on Amazon, again, for a relatively inexpensive price. And then I ended up with these 2 Nautica sets, these 2 Nautica bottles by mistake. I bought them at separate times on Amazon, thinking that they were 2 different scents. Wasn't paying attention. And then it's David Beckham. These are 2 different David Beckham scents. Got them from Amazon. I knew they was 2 different scents. Now those were inexpensive. I think I paid like less than $30 for each one, maybe like $28 for each one. Now this 1 million, this size here was inexpensive. I think I paid less than $45 for that bottle, but the size you get at Dillard's or any other store like that, you're gonna pay at least $75 to $100 for that bottle. Same thing here. Same thing with the Bad Boy. But I got both of those from Amazon at a more affordable price because they're the smaller size. And then what is this? This is Perry Ellis. This was a little sample size I've been had for quite some time. You can see I've been stretching that out for far too long. And then this is Playboy, a little sample set that I had gotten years ago. The other 2, I think it was a 4 set. The other 2 other scents of it I've already used up, and I've been stretching this out. It's probably old and needs to go in the trash now. I don't think it has an expiration date on it. No, it still smells good. Yes, cologne can go bad. So, yep, that still smells good. This I've had for a while, about a year. This is one I do need to re-up on. As you can see, it's almost empty, and I actually haven't been using because I do need to re-up on it. So I've been kind of like saving what's left of it. The Bath and Body Works, I've gotten on sale. Chemical Black, that's one of my favorite. I do want to get the that's the one right there I'm talking about. I do want to get the actual cologne. But Chemical Black, you know, you can get that body spray at almost any Burlington Coat Factory or maybe TJ Maxx. Then I think this is, what is this? Givenchy, I think it is. I got this off of Amazon too at a nice price. Amazon is kind of like a nice place to go to get relatively inexpensive, nice scents, but relatively at a relatively inexpensive price. And this Adidas, I don't even know. I think this is something I got as a Christmas gift one year. I don't even wear this, so it's something I can throw away. So I'm gonna show you guys on Amazon some of the scents that I have in like my cart. Just to show you guys that you can get some decent scents. This Playboy body spray, I think I may have gotten this at TJ Maxx or someplace like that. This sticker right here shows you I got this at TJ Maxx or Burlington Coat Factory. That's Shine John Unforgivable. Same thing with this Echo, Marc Jacobs Echo. Look like, I think this is actually a Burlington Coat Factory sticker. Yeah, so let's go look at the Amazon so you can see. And I know y'all boycotting Amazon, but we're gonna go look at Amazon so you guys can see, especially you ladies that like to get your man something. All right, so as I was saying, so especially ladies like to have your man smelling good. So here I am at my computer. So I went to type in men's cologne, and the first thing that popped up was 1 million. So this bottle of 1 million is 1.7 ounces and is actually priced at $57.08 right now on Amazon. And I purchased it just over a year ago. I don't think that's the price that I paid for it. I think I paid less than that. Let's see what I paid for it. Ooh, telling all my business. Actually, I paid more for it. So I got the 1 million, the bad boy. I didn't even see my Hollister in there. So I got the Hollister last year. I got the Nautica, and yeah, that was Givenchy. And then you see all these other scents that's popping up. So you got Valentino. Let me zoom in for y'all. So you got Valentino, you got Gucci, Phantom, Versace. And y'all see the prices on these? And then all of them are 1. No, not all of them. The Valentino is 1.7 ounces, as well as the Phantom. The Versace is 3.4 ounces. The Gucci is 3 ounces. Now this bottle of 1 million is 3.4 ounces, and it's $80. And then this is a set of mini Versace for $35. Then this gas is 3.4 ounces for $22. Jimmy Choo for $80. Dolce & Gabbana for $62. A bigger bottle of Versace Adonis for 3.4 ounces. This is a different Jean Paul other than the one that I showed y'all in my closet for 4.2 ounces. Now that is $104. So that is a little bit more than what I'm going to spend at one time. Unless I'm doing a splurge. This Mercedes-Benz is $27.59. 1.7 ounces of Versace Eros for $45. But yeah, you just want to go up here to in the search bar and just type in men's colognes. So there's the Hollister for $21. Ralph Lauren 110. You don't have to break the bank. So there's a couple of my homeboys from Milwaukee that are really big into colognes, and this is what helped me get back into colognes. It's just by following them and seeing what they was wearing. Just taking advice from them, and if they splurging, I'm not splurging like that, but just taking advice from them on what they was wearing, and then coming to Amazon or other sources and getting what was within my budget. And if I found something on Amazon that was in my budget, I would ask them if they felt like it was a good buy. Now, I don't wear anything Tommy Hilfiger, but for those that do, there's Tommy for $27.59. Now, back in the day, this one would have been a good one. Those that still wear Cool Water, I think you can get the Cool Water on here too. Now those are for your teenage boys. You want to get them started off. Ignore that beep. That's my Dexcom going off. You want to get your young men started on colognes. Now there's Adidas here for $8.12. Your young men, your preteens, that's a nice investment to start them with. I remember Stetson. Polo Sport. Now here's the Chemical Black Cologne that I was just talking about. So it's on here right now for $51. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my cart for a later purchase. Creed, that's a good one, but at $420, Yeah, that is definitely not in the cards right now. Burberry. So this is the Jean Paul that's in my closet right now. I remember Hugo Boss. We didn't pay $75 for that. Maybe $45, but $75 in today's economy is not bad. So that body spray in the closet, I think I paid $6.99. And Amazon is $9, which is not bad. If you want to save a few bucks, just go to, like I said, Burlington Coat Factory or TJ Maxx. So if you want to save a little bit of money over department store prices, this is the plug right here. Just go to Amazon. You know the scents that you like. You just come here to Amazon, see what they have. Now this is the one I want to try. Investor. Look like they got a 3-pack. Yeah, 3-pack for 3.4 ounces for $30. Add that to my cart for a later purchase. I remember Curve used to be a good scent. Chemical Reaction. And I believe Investor is like a knockoff of Invictus. That's why it's so much cheaper. But Jimmy Choo for $36. But that's why it's a half an ounce, so it's a much smaller bottle. It's like a travel size. And again, Adidas for $18.34 for your teenage boys that don't really wear, that just get started in colognes. That's not a bad price. Perry Ellis Night Sky, $66. That's not bad. Again, disregard that beep. That's my Dexcom. And then this is a different 1 million. But that's not a bad price for that size. 1 million. 1679. And then Good Boy. I haven't smelt that one, but again, for someone that's just getting started in cologne, 3.4 ounces for 21.59. Now this is a higher end Jean Paul 125 for 4.2 ounces. Now this is the Michael Jordan that I was just showing you guys in the closet. Um, this is the same size bottle. So because this is not a popular brand anymore, you see that price on it has gone down. See, you see it was originally listed at $35. Let me zoom in on that for y'all so y'all can see. So it was originally listed as $35. It's now on sale for $18.38. So in high school, this is the scent I wore pretty much my sophomore and junior year. Actually, more like my junior and senior year. So $35. That's about what I was paying for it at that time, and it was a really popular scent at that time. No, I was right, sophomore and junior year, because he came out with the second Jordan for my junior and senior year. And I was wearing more Hugo Boss and the other Jordan my junior senior year. No, I have not had that. For those that might be thinking that, no, I have not had that since high school. That has not been sitting in my closet for 25 years. All right, so when you guys are thinking about your grooming routines, this is one I just started seeing is Bentley. It's one that I did ask my friends about, and they said it is definitely one to consider and one to add into your collection. For $32, it's definitely going into the cart. And this is that Perry Ellis that I was just showing you guys. Actually, two different scents. And these are the bigger bottles because that was like the 1 ounce bottle. And these are this one is 3.4 ounces. And this is 6.8 ounces. So when you guys are crafting your grooming routines, consider looking at Amazon when considering your scents. And this is a wood version of the plastic shelves you saw my scents sitting on. The shelf I got came from Temu. And I've gone through at least. So here's a plastic version of the shelf I got. Okay, so my Dexcom has been going off quite a bit the last couple of days, and in large part because my blood sugar is. This is a nice stand. My blood sugar is much lower than what my Dexcom would like it to be because I'm on the verge of, I don't know if you guys saw one of my vlogs recently. I'm on the verge of beating diabetes. So, and this is a larger bottle of the Usher, that black Usher bottle I was showing you guys. I'm on the verge of beating diabetes, so I've gone through 6 pages of this, so I'm gonna stop here. I'm on the verge of beating diabetes, so my Dexcom thinks that I am not within range of where I should be. It thinks that my blood sugar is lower than where it actually is. So that's why it keeps going off. I do need to eat, which I do have food here that I'm about to eat before I go to bed. But I did want to film this video because it's something I've been procrastinating on for quite some time. And today is Wednesday, so I want to definitely go ahead and get it filmed today, so I can get it uploaded soon. But that's why it keeps going off. My blood sugar is not actually low. I do have an actual glucose meter here that shows that it's not low. But my Dexcom has also been failing. I just changed it on Sunday. And the one I put on Sunday actually failed this morning. So I think I may also have gotten a bad batch of Dexcoms. So I don't know. But I'm gonna eat. I've also been eating candy and drinking soda just to try to get the blood sugar to go back up. Right now it is telling me that my blood sugar is at 46, and I know it's not, because if it was at 46 I would probably be on my way to the hospital right now, and it's not. That's why it has gone off by about 3 times since I've been filming this. But I hope this video has been helpful to anybody that's been looking into getting into fragrances. You can also stack fragrances with lotions and body sprays and colognes. I'm just starting to get into stacking fragrances. I have not stacked them in a way that people have said they're bad. Some people actually stack their body wash with their lotion, with their sprays, with their colognes, and in a way that enhances everything. I'm just starting to get into all of that, so I don't really know enough about it to tell you how to do it, but maybe I'll do a update video in the future, and as I learn more about it, I will share that with you guys. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please drop them in the comments below, and when I do another video on fragrances, I will be sure to address those as well. But this has been your Self-Care Wednesday video, and I hope you have learned something, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.